1 in 5 people will have mental health illness at some point in their life. So when you look around a football club, as much as you think it's a tough place to be, there's 5 or 6 within every group that need that conversation and that assistance.
We need to get out there and start talking and getting rid of that taboo around the stigma around mental health.
This weekend, clubs across all levels of football and netball in WA will come together to raise awareness for depression, anxiety and suicide prevention.
It's fantastic not only to get to state league but also community-based clubs.
It's a great initiative to get both netball and footy involved. I think it's going to reach a lot of grassroots communities and a lot of people in general.
One Life Round will promote the message it's okay to talk.
Sport is fantastic in everyone's life to have that balance that they need and to stay active and to get their mind off probably the pressure and the struggles of day-to-day work.
Sporting communities are such family environments too, so if you get the talk happening there, I think it's going to filter into other parts of the community.
Every year, suicide accounts for 32% of deaths for males between the ages of 15 and 24.
Men, I guess, who play football are seen as bravado type men, but it's still really important for them to have conversations about life. For me to obviously connect with the community and assist in my role as a coach, as a brother and a friend of guys out there. Just to be more aware and have those conversations that are probably harder to have as males.
And it's not just men. There has been a recent spike in suicide among young females.
I just want to get people chatting about it more, getting the communication up. You know, it's easy to sit back in the stands and not talk about mental health, but I think that's what we need to do.
The netball and football communities will together wear blue armbands to raise awareness among players, coaches and officials.
To bring the two sports together, just to ensure and recognise that if you get out and be active, no matter what you do, whatever sport, it's a really good thing.
We have such a brand as athletes and as a club, and we can put our word out there and say what we think that needs to happen.
At the end of the day, it's about looking out for your mates and having that conversation.
I always try to coach the person, not the player. If you get them in a good mind frame and feeling good about themselves, have good self-confidence and belief, you know that they'll go out and perform. So the player is a far distant second. It's more about assisting and mentoring the person themselves.
Let's raise awareness for mental health and suicide prevention.
Using sport as a vehicle to reduce the stigma around suicide. It's okay to talk.